Hello everyone, welcome to our channel. So today we're going to discuss about variables and identifiers in Python. Okay, so what are variables and what are identifiers? So does it have any difference? Okay, so is variable different with the identifier? Okay, so let's see what exactly are variables and Pythons practically. So we'll discuss the topic and we'll solve our example. Okay, so a variable is a name that is used to refer to a memory location. For example, if I say a equal to 5, so my value is 5, it stores in any particular memory location. The name variable says that varies. Vary means changes. So if we say a equal to 5, so a contains a value 5. It doesn't mean that permanently the value 5 will not be present in a. For example, if I say a equal to 10, now the value of 5 will be changed to 10. Okay, so that's the meaning of variable. Variable means varies, it changes. Okay, so which always refers to a memory location. So Python variable is also known as identifier and used to hold value. Okay, so Python variables can also be called as identifiers. The identifiers will hold the value. Okay, and in Python we don't need to specify the type of variable, so that's we already discussed. So for example, if you want to say a equal to 10, so if C program, if we take C program, so we should specify int a equal to 10 or float a equal to 10.5 or something. But in Python it automatically takes, if we say a equal to 10, the value assigned is 10. So 10 is an integer, so it consider 10 as an integer. If we say b equal to 15.6, 15.6 is floating point number, Python thinks that b is a floating point. Okay, so that's the reason in Python we don't need to specify the type of the variable, because Python is an infer language and smart enough to get the variable type, so no need to specify. Okay, variable names can be group of both the letters and digits, but they have to begin with a letter or an underscore. So we'll see some rules. Okay, so as we know that variable names can be in general. For example, if you want to assign a variable, we simply say that a equal to 10. So variable name is a here. So you can say that abc equal to 10. So that's not an issue. So the variable name is abc. Okay, so we'll see an example. So how to define a variable in Spider? So we already installed Spider, right? So how to install a variable in Spider? So if we simply say that a equal to 10, which means that the variable is a and the value assigned is 10, and Python thinks that 10 is an integer. So if we say a equal to 15.6, the value which is assigned is 15.6, and Python assumes that the data type is floating point. Okay, right. So this is our IDE, right? So if I say a equal to 10, okay, so if I say print type of a, so if I execute, so what I will get, class integer. Okay, so Python knows which data type it is. Okay, so now we'll see the rules of variables, how to declare variables. So it is recommended to use lowercase letters for the variable names. So Rahul and Rahul both are two different variables. Okay, so it is recommended to use lowercase letters. So for example, if you want to use Rahul as a variable name, so RAHUL all lowercase, then that is one variable. So if we use uppercase, like the first R as an uppercase, RAHUL, that Rahul will become another variable name. So both are not same. So we should keep that in mind. But the recommended is it's better to use lowercase. Okay. So identifier naming. So variables are the example of identifiers. Okay, so variables are the examples of identifiers, and identifier is used to identify the literals used in the program. So we already discussed in the previous class about literals in Python. So what literals do we have? We have numeric literals, We have string literals. We have collections literals. Collection in the sense list, tuples, sets, dictionaries. So in the previous video, we explained about literals in Python. So variables are the examples of identifiers. So an identifier used to identify the literals used in the program. The rules to name an identifier are given below. Okay. So what are the rules present in identifier? The first character of the variable must be an alphabet or underscore. The first character of the variable must be an alphabet or underscore. So it can be an alphabet or underscore. So for example, if I say underscore A, so if I execute underscore A, so it's class integer. So I can take underscore A. Okay. So it can start with alphabet, or it can also start with underscore. So it is proved in our case. So we check with an example, right? All the characters except the first character may be an alphabet of lowercase a to z, uppercase a to z, underscore, or digit 0 to 9. Okay. So all the characters except the first character. So remaining all characters can be alphabet of lowercase, like small a to small z, or uppercase capital A to capital Z, or underscore, or digit. Identifier name must not contain any white space. Okay, so let's see. For example, if I say NA space ME equal to, okay, so print NA space ME. So first, the starting itself is showing red color. You can observe here. So which is an invalid syntax. So even though we have not executed it, we can see here. Okay. So it's an invalid syntax. So if we enter, if we remove the white space, then it is fine. Okay. Or else if we enter any underscore, it's fine. So Praveen is printed. Okay. So, but make sure that you don't have any white spaces. So let us assume I have like this. So you can see the into mark over here. Okay. So we can't use any special characters like a dollar. So percentile symbol. Okay. We can't use. Okay. Like dollar. So we can't use. You can see the into mark here. So which is an invalid syntax. So what is our point here? Identifier name must not contain any white space. So we should not give any white space, or special character like exclamatory mark, @ symbol, hash, percentile symbol, cap, and star, asterisk. So we can't use this while declaring identifiers. So identifier name must not be similar to any keyword defined in the language. Okay. So for example, if I say if equal to Praveen, so you can see the into mark here. So which is an invalid syntax. So if is a keyword, right? So we can't use if. For example, if I say for, so for is a keyword. So we can't use this. So for underscore name. So can I use it? So I can use it. Why? Because I don't have any into mark here. So which is fine. But I can't use for. So for is a keyword here. So keyword can't be our identifier. Okay. Identifier names are case sensitive. For example, my name and my name is not the same. Okay. So if I say that for name. Okay. So for name equal to Praveen. For name. Okay. So if I print it, so I got Praveen. So let me take capital F or NAME. Some Rajesh. Okay. So both are entirely different. Okay. So if I say print, okay. So both are entirely different. So the point here is these are two different identifiers. So even though if we pronounce per name, both, if you pronounce both are same, But as far as Python is concerned, these two are different identifiers. Okay, right. So example of valid identifiers. So A123 underscore n n underscore 9. So example of invalid identifiers. We should not start with numerals. So if I say one for name, so you can see the into mark over there. Okay, so one for name. So we should not start with identifier. Okay, if I say underscore one for name, so it's fine. So we're not getting any error. So we should keep these points in mind while declaring our identifiers. So declaring variables and assigning values. So we declare a variable and how to assign a value. So Python does not bind us to declare a variable before using it in the application. It allows us to create a variable at the required time. Okay, so no need to specify int a, later on declare a equal to 10 like we declare in C program. So we don't need to declare explicitly variable in Python. When we assign any value to the variable, that variable is declared automatically. Then and there that variable will be declared. Okay, so that is what. So no need to say int a like that. So if you say a equal to 10, that means that variable is declared over there. So print a. That's it. The variable is declared and the value is assigned 10 and there itself. Okay. So the equal to operator is used to assign value to a variable. Okay. And next important one is object references. So what is object references? So that's what I said. So object references, everything is an object here. So class, it will show, if we say a type of some variable name, it will show class integer. If it is an integer, it shows class int. If it is a floating point, it shows class float, like that. So it is necessary to understand how the Python interpreter works when we declare a variable. And remember, Python interpreter, not compiler, remember. When we declare a variable, the process of treating variables is somewhat different from many other programming languages. So if we say print John, the output will be John. So in Python, variables are a symbolic name that is a reference or pointer to an object. So it's a symbolic name. It is nothing but a reference or it points to some object. So let us understand the following example. A equal to 50, which means that A points to 50. So 50 is stored in one particular memory location. In the above image, the variable A refers to an integer object. Remember, it's an object. Okay, so that's what we can prove here. So if I say A equal to 10, so type of A. So you can see object. Okay, so object. So it will show as class int. So class int. Okay, so A. The variable A refers to an integer object. Suppose we assign the integer value 50 to a new variable B. So A equal to 50. If we say B equal to A, now B becomes B has a value, B holds a value 50. Okay, so if we say A equal to 10 and B equal to A, okay, so if we say B, okay, now B also is an integer. So let's remove this type. So if I print it, I will get 10. Why? Because B holds a value 10, which is the value of A previous. Okay, now B equal to A and print B, which is nothing but the value 10. The variable B refers to the same object that A points to, because Python does not create another object. Okay, so let's assign the new value to B. Now object variables will refer to the different object. So if we say A equal to 50 and B equal to 100, now it points to the different variables. But if we say B equal to A, so it will check for what value does A contains. So A contains 50, so B will also have a value 50. Okay, so now if you declare different values, so A equal to 10. So have you observed no need to give any semicolon after declaration. So for example, if you take C programming, if we say A equal to int A equal to 10, so we should give a semicolon over there. But in Python, no need of semicolon. So if we say B equal to some 50, okay, now print A print B. Okay, so if I execute this, so I'll get A10, B50. Or you can write like this. So you can take in double quotes, the value of A is comma A. Okay, so like that, the value of B is comma B. Okay, so it will look nice. The value of A is 10, the value of B is 50. So it's our wish. So now A holds value 50 and B holds value 100. Next, object identity. In Python, every created object identifies uniquely in Python. So Python creates an ID, identifier, an ID. Okay, for example, if we say A equal to 10, an ID will be generated for A. So Python provides the guarantee that no two objects will have the same identifier. So if we say A equal to 10, so it doesn't have the same identifier. Okay, so for this we have a built-in ID function. Built-in ID function is used to identify the object identifier. Okay, now let's see an example for clearly understanding about object identity. Okay, so if we say A equal to 50, B equal to 10, print ID of A, like that, print ID of B. Okay, so if we execute this, so you can see the output. We got some ID 140716004814160. Have you observed that these two are different? Okay, so these two IDs are not same. So Python confirms that these two are different identifiers. So for example, if we say, if we reassign the value like A equal to 500. Okay, now I have changed my value from A50, previously it was 50, and now I am changing to 500. Now let us print again. So print ID of A. Okay, so let's execute this. So you can see the value is changed to some 238432164. Why? Because we have assigned some other value for A. So this is called object identity. So so what is our point here? The built-in ID function is used to identify the object identifier. So Python provides the guarantees that no two objects will have the same identifier. So I hope I cleared your doubt. So next is variable names. So as I said that variable names can be divided, can be given in different methods, like camel case, Pascal case, snake case. So multi-word keywords can be created by the following method. In the camel case, each word or abbreviation in the middle of begins with a capital letter. For example, name of student. Okay, the middle word will start with a capital letter. So value of variable. So if you see, the first V is a lowercase, and after that both are uppercase. So value of variable. Okay, Pascal case, in the same, it is same as the camel case, but here the first word is also capital. Okay, so Pascal case is name of the student. So first, even the first word is also a capital. So name of student. Next, snake case. So snake case, in the sense we can use underscores. So for example, if I say name underscore of underscore student equal to PRAVEEN. Okay, so if I print name underscore of underscore student, okay, so PRAVEEN will be printed. So this is called snake case. Okay, so if I say, so if I remove these underscores, and if I say if I give capital for this second word and third word, then it is camel case. Okay, so I should change here also. So capital S. So I will get PRAVEEN. Okay, so and the Pascal case is this one also will become a capital case. The first word will also be, the first letter will also be uppercase. Okay, so we'll get the same output. Okay, so these are the three variations. So the multi-word keyword can be created by the following methods: the camel case, Pascal case, snake case. Okay. Now multiple assignments. So Python, so before that, these variable names can, we have a valid variable name. So let's see an example for creating this valid variable names. So for example, if I say name equal to a, okay, so clearly observe the first I have written all lowercase. Next I have written the first one is uppercase, name equal to b. Okay, so next name equal to c. Okay, so next is all uppercase, name equal to d. Okay, so next is na sum 54 me equal to e. Okay, so next is underscore na underscore me equal to f. Okay, so let me print all. So print, the first one is name comma, second one is name comma, and third one is na and m is caps comma, fourth one is all uppercase, fifth one is na 54 me comma, and the last one is underscore na underscore me. Okay, so if I execute this, so what I will get, a b c d e f. Okay, so I can declare my variables of any type like this. So this is just an example. Okay, so next is multiple assignment. So Python allows us to assign a value to a multiple variables in a single statement. Okay, so here multiple assignments can be of two types. So assigning single value to multiple variables, assigning multiple values to multiple variables. So for the first example, we'll see assigning single value to multiple variables. So if I say x equal to y equal to z equal to 50. So if I say print x comma y comma z, so what I will get, 50 50 50, because x is 50, y is 50, z is 50. So what is this? Assigning single value to multiple variables. So multiple variables are x, y and z. We are assigning a single value. Okay, so let's see another example. So if I say a comma b comma c equal to 50 comma 60 comma 70. Okay, so if I say print a comma b comma c. Okay, so if I execute this, what I will get, 50 60 70. So what is my second case? Assigning multiple values to multiple variables. So I have multiple variables here, a b c are multiple variables. So by giving a comma, I am declaring a b c as multiple variables, and my multiple values are 50 comma 60 comma 70. Now I am printing all the multiple variables. So you print a comma b comma c. Next, print single and multiple variables in Python. So we can print multiple variables within the single print statement. So first example one is printing single variable. Example two is printing multiple variable. So printing single variable in the sense, so if I say a equal to 5, print a. Okay, I can also write this, print a. Okay, so if I execute this, I will get 5 5. So in this way I can declare printing single variable. Okay, so printing multiple variables, so like a b c. So I already executed this, so a comma b comma c, like that. So these are multiple variables. So a comma b comma c equal to 10 comma 20 comma 30. So print a comma b comma c. So we should separate with a comma. So printing multiple variables. So what we'll get, 10 20 and 30. Okay, so in this way we should print single and multiple variables in Python. Okay, so that's all about variables and identifiers in Python. So I hope you understood the topic of variables and identifiers in Python. See, the people who are watching my channel for the first time, I request you to please subscribe my channel, Please share my videos to your friends and well-wishers. Please tell them to subscribe so that you and your friends will both will get benefited. And please support my channel in all possible ways. Thank you. Thank you very much and have a wonderful day.